Alright, Memorial Day, let's see. Almost noon, got a call for a freezer being warm, 21 degrees. Let's go take a look at this freezer and see what we come up with. Bonking some NorCal. There's our coil, Boney Maroney. It's got the iced up coil of Titus. Yeah, big time. Let's go check our defrost timer and see how our defrost timer's doing. Our defrost timer looks like it was trying to go in to defrost but didn't make it. So let's go ahead and put her in defrost here and check some amp draws. Yeah, that was weird. Looks like it went into defrost and came right out. Let me mess with this for a second. Okay, so this one here, the X terminal, is your defrost termination. Comes off a 3-wire, clicks on like we had the other night. And this one is failed, so it brings it right out of defrost. So watch, if I put this back to X, it'll kick it out of defrost. There it goes, back to running. So we'll go around here, we will, there we are going into defrost. I need to check the amp draw on my number 3 terminal. Okay, so there's our amp draws for our heaters, 9.8. We can check that at the coil. It'll stay in defrost with our X terminal off right here. Be careful, because that probably have voltage coming back on it right now, so you gotta be really careful. So to go through the time clock real quick, we got power coming in, 208, 230 volts. The terminal 3 is for your defrost heaters. When it goes into defrost, it makes, when you go into freeze, it makes onto 4, which fires off your fans and your solenoid valve circuit, your thermostat circuit. X comes back for a solenoid inside the time clock that brings it out of defrost. That goes through that 3-wire clicks on. Here, this might make sense for you guys. That's the schematic on it. So 4 is your normally closed. That's for your freeze circuit. Terminal 3 is your heater circuit, and then you can see your solenoid down there off the X terminal. It gets power back on X, it's going to pop out, go back into the freeze cycle, which is what we're doing right now. We can't go into defrost. Plus I'm also going to check the time on this. Then also the contacts on here for the heaters is really bad, so this time clock has to be replaced as well. That's an 80 volt 4520, I think. Yeah. So this is what it looks like up here on our terminal block. You can take a look here. So you got heater 1, 2, 3, but we're only using 2. That's a generic terminal block in case you have a 3-phase heater. You got fan 1 and 2. From your defrost timer, you got N34X. Then they also have a J terminal up there that does not go to the defrost timer. Back here you'll see the 3-wire clicks on. Right there, red, brown, black, and then down here is a 2-wire. That's your heater safety. So if that thing gets warm enough, it's going to open up and then the heaters don't heat anymore. Okay? Now we'll look at the schematic over here and I'll show you this. This wire here is a solenoid wire that they ran to the other side if you needed to, but this one just got wired right to the solenoid right here into the box. So this is it in a nutshell right here. It's showing your defrost timer up top. 3, 4, X, N. 1 and 2 are together, and you can see how the wires come down and hook up here. 3 is for our heater circuit, so when 3 gets energized, it's going to come down through the heater safety, the 2-wire clicks on, I call it, and then bring voltage up to this half of the heaters on H1. The other half of the heaters are going to come up here to the terminal block, and they get the other half from N. which is your 208, 230 that comes up to your time clock. Remember, that comes into 1, and N is your power coming in. So when it's in defrost, the normally open contact from 1 closes to 3 to get this half of the heaters hot, okay? So that's for your heater circuit. When we're in freeze mode, 1 makes over to 4, and let's follow 4. 4 comes in, comes over here to 4. It has a jumper wire that comes over that catches F2, so that's this whole half of your fans. Okay? The other half of your fans come through here through the 3-wire click-on. When it gets to, I think this one's 32 degrees also, it'll make, and that comes off the red of your common, which is your click-on, which comes off N. And N comes back, and that's your other half of your fans. Hope this is making sense to you guys if you ever wondered how this worked. It's very simple. You just got to know what's happening. Now, your X terminal, oh, there was some ice falling off the coil. We needed that. All right, we're defrosting up there. Your X terminal comes in on the terminal block X and comes out 3. Remember, when this 3-wire click-on gets to 55 degrees, it's going to make up here pink, and that's going to energize the solenoid in our defrost timer and bring us out of defrost. And that's basically it. So all this right here, this nice schematic, is this spaghetti right here. And that's the part that gets fun. Is it'd be nice if it looked as clean as the schematic, but up in the coil it doesn't. So I'm going to let this ice defrost, and then we're going to ohm out. We'll kill power to it after it de-ices the coil, and we'll ohm out that 3-wire fan delay defrost termination switch, which is that guy right there. And we'll see if it has failed to where, because I'm getting voltage back on it to where I think it's made both ways. The way it's reacting, because the fans were running, it's like all of these are made together. We'll have to check that out. We'll have to take a look at that. So all we're using J for is a junction, just as a terminal block. So we're taking a hot off 4, which comes from the defrost timer, to 4. I already showed you where 4 fires off the fan circuit. We're taking another wire off 4 through the thermostat and then up to the solenoid valve. So that's how we're firing off our thermostat, to get 1/2 of the solenoid. And then the other half of the solenoid, it's 208, 230 solenoid, will come off of N. So that's how we're doing that. And that's why we have the J up there. That's all it is just a terminal, just a junction. So I hope that makes sense. The ice to come off here, the back of the coil's de-iced. The front, I'm still waiting for the front. Still got iced up coilotitis. The back's cleared up already pretty good. There it goes. Yeah, not bad. Getting there. Getting there. All right, the coil's getting good and defrosted. It's got a little bit left up there, right there in that corner. So I want to get that off of there, and we'll go check that defrost time clock. I got a feeling that clock's toast. And then so is our 3-wire, and we'll check that here in just a sec. So let's go up on the roof and we'll check the that time clock, see if it advanced at all. Okay, so the defrost timer advanced. It just pulled it out of defrost by time right now. So the clock's still live. So let's kill power and then troubleshoot this 3-wire clicks on. Or if you want to get technical, fan delay defrost termination switch. Got the DL429 hooked up here by its magnet. If you guys didn't know, the UEI DL429 also has a dual temperature. So I know a lot of guys use a dual temperature thermometer. This already has it built into it. So red's the common, black is our fan leg, and brown is our defrost termination. So right now to brown, it is not shorting out. And for our fans are made. So that shouldn't trip on our defrost termination up there. on our defrost timer, so I'm gonna have to take a look at this. Okay, so I'm back on the roof. I put it back in the defrost because I want to see if X is bringing it out, and look, it's not. So the reason that coil iced up is that 3-wire had made on the X terminal was not letting it go in the defrost. There's no doubt about it. I got it on videotape doing it. So for the time being, I'm going to leave X off. I'm going to cut it, tape it up, leave it off for now, and I'm going to order up a new 3-wire click-on and this defrost timer. I don't know if I show you guys the back of the time clock. The contacts for the heater are really pitted and bad, so it's got to hit the road. So that's what we're going to do on this one. YouTube, that was a good one. A good showing of an intermittent problem that would cause a freezer coil to ice up. And it's the 3-wire clicks on, and the X terminal, the bimetal in there must be making sometimes and sometimes not, and it was keeping it from defrosting. So that's going to get a new 3-wire clicks on and a new defrost timer. The contacts in the back of that defrost timer look real crappy. I forgot to show you guys on video. Maybe when I change it out, I'll show you. All right, so it's Memorial Day today. Like, subscribe. I want to say thanks to all the vets out there and the people that are serving. Like, there's old Glory flying, and for all those that gave it up for the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. So enjoy your Memorial Day and thank the vets. Leave a comment below what you barbecued today. I'm gonna go home and barbecue. Maybe I'll get a shot up on the screen. And let me know what you guys had. I'm just doing some burgers and some dogs, mixed vegetables, some potato salad. And I'm gonna make a steak for the wife. She likes steaks, so I got her a steak. All right, we'll see you on the next one.